Hold on. We almost can talk to you.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
We're on the phone, Daddy.
We're on the phone.
Only while we're looking at the phone, we're on it.
Yep. That's us, huh?
Mm-hmm. You're the pink. What's up, YouTube? Jim YouTube down.
Okay, tell them, say what's up, YouTube.
What's up, YouTube? I did a lot of...
Dom, I'm Greek. As far as I know.
What's up, YouTube?
What's up, David?
So, I did a lot of dumbbells here. And I made the words on talking to YouTube.
I think I make the...
I made the words on talking on YouTube.
I'm getting Twink Son live.
What's up, YouTube? So, I did a lot of demos and I got my done working. And I'm pretty sure I did a good job. I did a good job. And
That's all you're going to talk about is your dumbbell work?
I'm still talking.
You're still talking?
Yes,
David, I really,
YouTube, so
I'm getting that itch to power lift again, so gymnastics will probably go by the wayside for a little bit.
And I just get on my dumbbell work.
You keep talking about the same thing over and over. Nobody wants to keep hearing about your dumbbell work.
I'm trying to talk.
Did you use the pink ones or the green ones? You have to be more specific.
Hold on, I have to talk with... Okay.
Quit telling me to hold on. I actually
What's up, guys?
talked to Johnny Candido today
What's up,
a little
guys?
bit. Talked to some other friends who've been competing. Really feeling like I'll be back in it sooner rather than later. Do a wrapped meet first, and then
what's up, guys?
go qualify for USAPL Nationals.
Hold on, hold on, pretend kidding first.
He's good. He's active on Facebook.
So, what's up, guys?
His deadlifts. He's a better deadlifter now than a squatter. He's still easing his way back into squats. Still using lightweight. Hasn't really pushed the issue there.
I got all my dumbbell.
I think he's just playing it safe.
And I did.
Definitely Romo, man. As a Cowboys fan, I can tell you definitely Romo. I was happy for him when he retired because I felt like he might die on the field the next hit. His spine might just break in half.
Hold on, YouTube.
Is the little one stronger than Alpha Destiny? Not quite. Not quite. Are you strong?
Yes, I am.
Are you stronger than Alpha Destiny?
Yes, I am.
Oh, well, he says he's stronger than Destiny. He's got confidence, I'll give him that. How can you bench press?
5.
5?
And talk to YouTube about my bench presses now.
You're going to talk to YouTube about your bench press?
Yes.
Okay.
What's up, guys? So, I did a lot of bench presses, and pretty sure that was very good. When I did a lot of 2 dumbbells, and
I've never even picked up the first Atlas stone, and we've got plenty of them. I've never touched them. To me, they just look like an injury waiting to happen.
What's up, YouTube? Did what?
Taller for sure, yeah. Confirmed height. You want to deadlift sumo or conventional?
Bench press.
Bench press, there you go. Doesn't even want to deadlift at all. Ask him sumo or conventional, and he says bench press. Definitely my son.
Yep. What's up, YouTube? So I did some bench presses.
You need a haircut.
And I did 5 bench presses.
You did 5 bench presses?
I had to go to YouTube, Dad.
You don't have to do nothing. Testosterone answer, no doubt.
That's funny, YouTube. And then,
yeah, it's just the given my short arms,
I'm gonna have to
awkward angles, stuff I'm not used to doing.
I'm doing my height again.
The whole old dogs and new tricks. I leave the stones alone.
Hey. Look how high I am.
See.
And then I'm so high when I'm standing in this chair.
You're mogging, Daddy. Making me look like a little twink.
Yeah. And this is making me like a big, strong twink.
Well, I love my cardio. I would much rather do 5-mile elliptical than pick up a stone.
I think they like my height, Dad.
Oh, yeah?
And that's all when I'm standing up on the phone.
Well, I saw you're naked. Haha.
See, it was not naked. YouTube hasn't seen my face now.
No, give him a few more years. I think I got my mustache in about 4th grade, so he's still got a little bit of time before he gets his.
I did a lot of bench presses, and that's what I did. And I did a lot of things like it. I just was doing really good.
Look at the camera when you talk to them. You got to tell them what you're doing.
What's up, YouTube? So
you don't have to say what's up, YouTube, every time.
What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube?
Yeah, I saw Blaha mention that he had his channel back.
Yeah, my channel was being stupid.
Your channel was being stupid?
Yeah.
Mm.
No, his channel was being stupid.
What's up, YouTube crew checking in?
His channel was being stupid.
What?
The emergency broadcast channel. I really don't like it.
You don't like the emergency broadcast channel?
Yeah, it just freaks me out.
Oh, it freaks you out?
Then I have to stay there when the emergency broadcast channel is on.
I've actually got a separate with some gameplay uploaded. Good luck for you guys finding it.
You know what games we've been playing?
What games have we played?
We've been playing baseball and Stormtrooper and Body Harvest and some wrestling.
And some wrestling?
What else did we play? Oh, and we played racing.
How often do we watch the same cartoon over and over again? He's actually now to a point where we're not doing that so much anymore, but I've seen my fair share of Paw Patrol, Puppy Dog Pals, and Mickey Mouse House, but...
Well, you don't turn on Paw Patrol.
No, not anymore. We don't watch it so much. Actually, last month on the Roku channel, the Karate Kid, the original, and we ended up watching it like 4 times a weekend. He really liked it, and he's starting to enjoy movies. He really likes 8 movies like I do, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, definitely glad he doesn't sit and watch the same tunes over and over anymore. We can kind of, he likes like UFC, soccer, football, wrestling, stuff like that, music. He likes a lot of the same stuff I do, so it's all good. I'm sure a lot of it's my influence, but whatever. But yeah, we did go through Disney Junior all the time, always.
What's up, YouTube? So.
Back in the Tony Hawk Pro Skater days, yeah. I had that shit on PS1. What's up, YouTube?
What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube?
You're being silly
What's
now.
up, YouTube?
You're being silly now. Yeah, I as much as I love my Nintendo 64, I agree. PS1 did much better game selection. So I don't have a PS1, but PS2s are reverse compatible. I've been playing Gran Turismo 2 a little bit. Well, all-time favorite games ever.
Hey, I like that game.
I know you do.
Well, I just crash on it.
Yeah, you just crash.
I go vroom, vroom, but I don't know what pedal is.
Conker's Bad Fur Day was pretty legit on Nintendo 64, though. That game was hilarious. And unexpected for, to be on a Nintendo system.
Vroom. What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube?
Horseman Gold 007, man. That's,
What's up, YouTube?
even if Perfect Dark was a slightly better game,
I'm funny stuff.
groundbreaking. Soma film, you just miss it. He doesn't even deadlift. I asked him if he preferred conventional or sumo, and he said bench press. Like a man. I've got a old school Sega Genesis in his bedroom. He plays. And then, of course, I've got a Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, all that good stuff.
And Big Super Nintendo?
Yep.
But the Big Super Nintendo doesn't work.
Yeah, broke, huh?
Yeah. I tried near
Yeah, Tekken was probably some of my favorite fucking games, too, back then.
Hey, I just played that game.
You just played that game?
Which game did I play?
You just played WrestleMania 2000.
Yeah. I played WrestleMania 2000.
Yeah.
And then WrestleMania, you can pick your characters.
Right.
And those characters I like.
What characters?
Tough characters.
Tough characters?
Fine, tough characters.
Yeah.
There's two tough characters for... You pick a tough character, there's tough character.
I forget which one. I had one of the SmackDown games on PS1. I don't remember if it was
I don't know my height again.
I don't think it was Know Your Role. I can't remember which one it was. You Moggin Daddy again?
Yeah. I'm wiggling.
You're silly.
I'm wiggling.
Yeah, San Andreas and God of War on PS2. What's your dual mini reverse banded upside down blindfolded snatch grip behind the back OHP 1RM? All of it.
You can't go.
My
You can't.
grandma's a Crip. Y'all even have Crips in Canada? I just assume everybody up there is polite.
I just did my height again.
They're like, oh, this is my turf, eh? No, there's this in my hoose. This is my turf, buddy. I'm not your buddy, friend. I'm not your friend, guy. And then they go about their separate ways and nobody gets or anything.
Oh,
That's how I imagine Canada.
I have a buddy game.
My son is mogging me, but I have sex with his mom, so really winning.
I'm really winning. I'm winning.
You're winning. Can't confirm from Canada.
I'm really mogging you.
You're really mogging me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Making Daddy look like a small boy.
Hey, I know what this one makes me.
What?
Be a big twink.
Makes you be a big twink?
Yeah. And that one makes you be a little tiny twink.
This one makes me be a little mini twink?
Yeah, this one makes me a big twink.
Oh.
I get big. I just...
Get your butt down. Toronto. Easy. Easy. Stop.
I want to get up. And I'll show you to my house.
50 miles from being Canadian. Sorry about your cold weather.
I'm talking to YouTube more. I'm not talking to YouTube now. I'm talking to YouTube more.
How much do you bench press?
5.
5, he says. He bench presses 5.
Yep, this is 5. It's 5 hands and 5 fingers.
Film, I generally like either myself or being coached. Usually 2 primary movements and then 3 to 5 accessories. And then maybe cardio after that. Depending on the day, what I did.
I'm stronger than your daddy.
You're stronger than me.
Yeah. I'm stronger.
8 primary movements would be like my working sets of squats. Then like say I'm going to do pause squats or front squats after that. Do my working sets of those. So that would be my 2 primary movements. And then I do then like lunges, leg press, maybe hamstring curls, something like that. Non-locked out leg extensions, and then I don't know, like some planks or something, hit the core. So yeah, I only very rarely would you catch me doing more than 2 primary movements in a session. I've been training seriously for powerlifting 6 years now, and I did some like bro style bench and curls before that. Oh yeah, I've seen that video. That was horrible. Here you should only do 4 primary movements, but I'm a bit confused. If you just do OHP one workout, your chest gains will not be optimal. I mean, whatever you're going to be doing is going to be goal dependent based on your own goals. But again, you know, like I said, I typically 2 primary movements, or just 1 primary movement sometimes, and then my accessories, which is typically 3 to 5 different movements. I feel like leg press is not a very useful exercise. Have great mechanical advantage and delude to think all the weight on it useful rather than just to add squats. No, leg press has its place as a muscle builder, like no doubt. It's, I mean, as you get closer to a competition, certainly you would drop it and focusing on squats. But if you're not using leg press as part of your exercise to help grow your legs, you're really missing out. And it's not like I'm trying to leg press 1,200 pounds or anything. You know, I'll put 5 or 6 plates on each side, do sets of 10 to 15.
What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? So, I did a lot of bench press and...
Yeah, film. I train for powerlifting primarily, so... Like none of my training is towards anything aesthetic or bringing up lagging muscles other than, you know, if they're a weak point in my strength. What's up, Bo Dre?
What's up, YouTube? See this bug I'm gonna throw my piece.
Like a typical bench day would be, my main bench for whatever my sets are. Then I'll do close grip bench sets and reps, and then go on to accessories like chest ported rows, lat pull down, maybe some tricep extensions, fat pulls, shit like that. I mean, if you're just looking for general strength,
Can I go to YouTube?
like squats, vertical pulls, horizontal pulls,
No.
horizontal presses,
What's up?
overhead presses.
What's up?
I mean,
What's up? What's up?
that's general strength, really.
Oh, what's up?
Throw in some
YouTube?
strongman training.
What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? So, I did some.
You're still the world record for heaviest rear
What's
delt
up,
fly.
YouTube? So,
Dante.
Yeah.
Do you have any world records?
When I talk to YouTube.
Do you have any world records?
When I talk to YouTube about it.
Do you have any world records?
Yes.
Yes, what's your world record in?
Some powder.
Some powder?
Yeah.
What are you not telling Daddy?
I am telling you.
You got a record in powder?
Yes.
Bruh. That's wild, man.
I'm gonna talk to YouTube about this.
You're gonna talk to YouTube about it? He feeds for pre-workout.
What's up, YouTube? So, you know what? My world record was in powder.
I stopped taking pre-workouts a long time ago.
Pick something else that my world record is gonna be.
Just coffee or caffeine tablets anymore these days.
Actually, my world record is gonna be in water. I changed it. Changed my world record.
You did.
That was in. It is water.
I got tired of not being able to go to sleep at night, so that's why I stopped pre-workouts. I typically train after work, so I'd take a pre-workout at like 5:30 in the evening. At 2 o'clock in the morning, I'd be watching my family spin.
I did do my height, Daddy. I did my height.
Creatine is fantastic. Most supplements are trash.
What's up, YouTube? Hold on. Hold on a second.
It's money and marketing.
I got more strong.
Just FYI, along with that statement, like whey protein and stuff, that's food. I really don't lump that in with supplements, so I'm not against protein powders. However, I typically just drink egg whites. I prefer it to protein powder.
What did I die?
I've never done any rotator cuff work. Never had any issues there. Can't really answer that. I don't cycle creatine. I think most of the literature says you don't need to cycle it. Again, not an expert. I take 5 grams every day. And under 5 grams, it's just like a heaping spoon.
Oh, maybe there's some you too.
What's up, Will? But yeah, and it's so cheap too, and bang for your buck and everything. Thought wearing elevated shoes, it makes you taller. That's my thoughts. Well, normally now, like this one was out of nowhere, but generally Sunday evenings around 8-9 p.m. you can count on a live stream from me. And some Mondays, just depends if I have plans or not. I love that his pre-workout is called Yeah, Buddy. No problem, Will.
Now I'm stronger than Johnny now.
Now you're stronger than Honey.
Mm-hmm. What's that we're talking about?
It's Powerade.
Yeah, and I used to drink it. It's very delicious.
It's very delicious.
Yeah, you betcha.
I've not seen The Incredibles 2 yet.
Oh, I have seen it.
You've seen it?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you watch it at?
My mom's apartment. She had a DVD player.
At your mom's apartment, she had a DVD player.
Yeah, well, when I was growing up, I watched it, but I had to buy it first.
When you were a grown up, you watched it and you had to buy it first.
And then I went to my mom's house, turned it on because my mom was a kid.
That's crazy.
My mom was at her apartment waiting for me.
No, hopefully he does something way cooler than powerlifting.
Yeah, I can't do some powerlifting. I can't because I do.
And Ronnie Coleman was just a freak.
You know who else I'm stronger than?
You are the enemy of a 5%er, Fearless.
You know who else I'm stronger
May the
than?
games
Daddy?
be with you.
You know who else I'm stronger than?
Who'd win if Amir Ezekiel Elliott?
Hey, no.
He beats women, so I'll take my chances.
Hi.
Will, the boy has an imagination.
You can't grab me.
Oh, buddy.
I'm playing fitness, you can't grab me.
He has his own house, too.
Yeah, this is my house. Our house is my house.
What's my favorite movie? Probably Love and Basketball, The Wood. Those two are right up there. I've literally not heard one extension song, so I don't know about him. Yeah, Ronnie was ridiculous.
And who else are you stronger?
Who else are you stronger than?
One that you've been talking about.
Who?
Ronnie.
You're stronger than Ronnie?
Yeah.
I don't think you are, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I don't think you are.
And you?
I think he got you. Hey, can you lift more than Daddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there you go. He can lift more than me.
I can lift dumbbells more than you.
You can lift dumbbells more than me?
Yeah.
Me versus Dak Prescott. I don't know. I think that'd be a good straight up one-on-one.
Hey,
I've never seen anything alluding to his fighting, but, you know, he can take a beating out the field, so I know he's tough.
Daddy.
He's athletic. That'd probably be a good one.
Have a computer over there.
You gotta take it somewhere else, bud. Here.
I'm going to on the floor.
Me and Phil in a fight, I would dominate Phil. That would be not a fight. It would be me destroying him. Top 5 favorite sports. In no particular order. Basketball, American football,
What's up, YouTube?
football for the rest of the world. Guess you throw mixed martial arts in there. What would be number 5?
And I watched the Incredibles. That's in the Incredibles too.
Shit, I don't know.
Watched it. That's so awesome. I watched that at my mom's house.
Can't think of what number 5 would be. That was an interesting question.
And I'm trying to YouTube on my computer.
Oh, I mean, if he abused a woman, fuck him. I don't care about him at that point. Me versus Phil and Alex, I'd still take my chances on me. Not guaranteeing I would win that one, but I'd take me in that one.
What's up, YouTube? So I did a lot of
No, number 5 wouldn't be powerlifting. As far as sports, I like watching strongman better. I like watching weightlifting better. Yeah, I like watching those better than powerlifting. Maybe strongman would be number 5. That was my first strength athlete I looked up to as a kid was John Paul Sigmarsson. So, yeah, I'm definitely would pick strongman over powerlifting as like favorite. I'm just semi good at powerlifting, so. Alex versus Cole Beasley. Oh, that's a good one. I don't know. I'd like to see that one though.
That's on YouTube.
Me versus Alex bulked up to 300 pounds. It'd still be me. Him at 300 pounds, I would imagine, is very immobile.
Hey, Mom, on top.
How much does Cole Carter weigh?
He weighs 55, Daddy.
He weighs 55.
Yeah. I'm like,
go on the old powerlifting.org and look up results and see.
Like this tall. Like this tall, Daddy.
Unless you already know.
He's like this tall. Like this tall.
Is
Daddy.
basketball my favorite sport to watch? It's probably a toss-up between that and American football.
Daddy, you know how pounds he is? Know how pounds he is? He's like this.
Look, man, you ain't got to know somebody personally, man. If
like
you're a dude and you beat a woman, fuck you.
And I can beat him up.
Excuse my language, sir. Don't tell your mother. No, I'm not really a fan of watching hockey. I mean, it's all right, but I don't really like it a whole lot. Watch out a second, dude.
What? Did you two went away? You went away, Daddy? You went away? Why did you run away like that? Let's load it up a second. Let's load it up some more. Let's load up YouTube some more, Daddy. Let's load up.
Let's see. Cole Carter weighed in at 308.6 pounds on April 20th when he benched 562. So 308, Cole Carter. Yeah, powerlifting, like if you don't compete in powerlifting, it is kind of a boring sport to watch.
YouTube. You know what? You know what? Them fighting me.
I mean, I respect hockey. I respect hockey players. I respect the skill that goes into it. I just personally don't care for it a whole lot to watch it.
I was random person. Mommy.
I'm 5'11". I was 286 pounds this morning. Yeah, the Alexander Ovechkin videos after they won that cup were amazing. I mean, I do loosely pay attention to hockey, and I was glad to see Ovi get that.
Kids. I'm talking about kids.
Do I think I could press 600 plus at 308? I doubt it. So at my last meet, I weighed in at 304, and I felt like I was good for 540 to 550 going into it. Meet circumstances, it didn't happen. 600, maybe in another year or two. I don't know. I still think that's kind of a stretch. It would take either getting on drugs or bulking up to, probably 330 plus. And maybe doing just a bench only to give a run at a 600-pound bench. James Strickland is certainly capable of 700. He's another one that I think is just ridiculously strong and could probably stay in the program a little bit smarter.
But did 5, and I did. I'm talking about kid fighting and kid.
How am I 285 at 5'11"? Are you not supposed to be obese? I am obese. I don't make any qualms about that. I carry it better than most 5'11", 285 pound men would. Calm down, son. I don't think Hoomster's hit 700. Not on the platform anyway. He might have hit it in training, but I don't think he's hit it on the platform. I really don't. I appreciate you don't think I'm obese, but by any standard of the measure, I am medically obese. And like I said, I don't deny that. I don't try to downplay that or anything. What I'm doing is not necessarily healthy, nor do I call my channel a fitness channel. That's why there's not fitness in the name of my channel, nor will there ever be. So, yeah, no, Julius Maddox is ridiculous, dude. Like, if he stays healthy, he'll make a run at 750 plus, no problem.
And can I talk to you too?
You're so shredded, it's pissed.
What's up, you? How about kid fighting and kid working?
You're not obese and you're not bald overweight. Damn it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll wait till I lose weight first, and then I'll change my name to Freaky D Fit. Fit tees for everybody, waist trainers, all that. Carl Malone versus Dennis Rodman. I'm gonna take Carl Malone in that one. How often do I get hit on by gay guys? Almost every day on the internet. In real life, my wife has one friend that hits on me from time to time. So that's about it. Freaky Destiny Odd Lift Extraordinaire. Blaha versus Omar. I'm going to take Omar. I think Omar outclasses him there.
On the phone and computer.
We're on the phone and computer.
Mm-hmm.
Blaha versus Phil. See, I think that is a solid matchup. That's one that would be hard to call, but I would like to see.
That's us. That's us.
I'll take Blaha just because American over Canadian.
Boo, 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 boo. Mommy, Daddy.
What is it?
Now can I talk to you too?
You're talking to him.
What's up, YouTube? So,
I think our yoke's 185 pounds empty. We have the Rogue one.
So, I did walking, fighting, and kid working.
Like I've said on all my live streams, as far as fitness personality. Versus not strong enough. That's a good one too. I think I'll take Alec in that one. Kid's just brutally strong, and I think he wrestled in high school. So.
Wrestle was very nice.
Do I actually get hit on by gay guys? Yes, on the internet, it is almost daily. I get hit on by gay guys. In real life, my wife has a gay friend, and he hits on me sometimes. It happens. It's not that big a deal. Alec has Venom clothing, so he probably does smithing. Thoughts on 531? I think 531 is a wonderful program. Might be boring, but it's a good program. A lot of how I program myself, especially in regards to getting ready for a meet, is very similar to 531. You don't think JJ would beat? I think JJ would beat Alex in a fight. I think their strength levels are probably pretty close, and JJ's got the size advantage. I would pick him over Alex. I do know who Ben Pollock is. I've never looked into the Texas method, so I can't speak on that one. Kyriakos Grizzly over Lillibridge. Oh, I'm sure he would fight back, but
Hey, I can't fight back.
I don't think you would have it for JJ. I think JJ would take Alex.
Maybe I will take out Alex.
Maybe you'll take out Alex?
Yeah.
Oh, word?
Yeah, because I'm trusting Alex.
Yeah, Grizzly does mug everybody.
I just pull him down.
I've still have yet for one female to watch one of my videos. I'm sure your ratios are terrible as well. Yeah, I think it's like under 3% female viewership.
No, who I fighted.
Of course, and that's just people declaring they're female on the internet. That doesn't mean they're an actual female.
I fighted Johnny and I fighted Ronnie. I fighted Ronnie, Dad.
Little Bridge is really only 5'9". A lot of people look taller on videos. I look taller on video. It's camera angles. Most of us are tripods or whatever we're using to film. Cameras are typically like at hip level for filming lifts, so it makes you look taller than you are. Grizzly versus Eddie Hall. Kyriakos Grizzly, bro. Over everybody.
And everybody sees me.
Although I would like to see that one, though. Grizzly versus Hall. I actually think there's a video comparing the two on the internet. But it's just how the both of them get out of a car. That's pretty funny.
Daddy.
What?
I have finger guns.
You have finger guns.
Yeah. Pow.
You gonna finger blast YouTube?
No.
No.
No. I should go.
R.I.P. headphone users. I appreciate that, Will. That's basically my Instagram now is pretty much just videos of him humbudding.
Yeah, I want to talk to YouTube more.
We'll talk to YouTube some more. They're right there.
So I'm doing my highlight and talking to you, YouTube. So.
Your son is grown an inch on live stream. Oh, goodness.
What am I doing with you?
You're mogging me.
Yeah, I'm mogging.
It's not an attack on Alex, but I feel like he may actually have autism. Not saying the same thing.
So.
That's something I'm not an expert on, so I'm not gonna say anything there. I think he said he's socially awkward, though. He may have said that himself. But as far as autism, I have no clue.
I can't do my homework now.
You can't do your homework.
No, I can't do my height.
You can't do your height.
Yeah.
You can't do your bigger by the day.
What happened?
8-hour arm workouts, bruh.
You can't get me. Try get me. Try get me, Dad.
Don't sneak on Jesus.
Try get me.
Oh.
Try get me, Dad. Try clap my head.
No, he doesn't have homework. He's only 3.
Hey, I do have homework.
He hasn't started school yet, so.
Yeah, I don't do school right now.
We had him going to a daycare, but it was a really crappy daycare. And he only lasted there about a month before we took him out because it was just, they were horrible. So now he comes to work with me 3 afternoons during the work week. He'll come to work with me for the last couple hours. Alicia works nights. I work days. So she's off Mondays and Wednesdays. So those are my days I have to go to the gym after work. And then Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, he comes to work with me. So no more daycare.
Yeah.
The daycare was run by Jason Blah.
Yeah.
That
daycare is very stupid.
Yeah, daycare was very stupid, huh?
And everybody gave me things I'm allergic to.
Yeah, they gave you food you were allergic to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They gave me
they gave him food he was allergic to. It's terrible.
Yeah. Then
I was training the future mercs. Oh,
they're not
goodness.
allowed to give me food that I'm not
No.
awarded to. So that daycare is stupid now.
Yeah, it is stupid. We ended up we tried our best to make it work for the daycare because, we were trying to have some personal time for us as well. And, we started packing his lunches, bringing his food and stuff like that. And they wouldn't even cut us a deal because food was included in the daycare costs. But we started providing our own food because they were idiots. And they wouldn't cut our rates or anything. So we just ended up saying, screw you guys, we're going home.
And then my mom...
What is up with Blaha having a gym in his room? He's a grown man. If he wants to have a gym in his room, by all means.
Daddy?
I tell people I'm allergic to mayonnaise. I'm not. I just hate it.
Hey, Daddy.
What?
There's a playroom at your gym.
There is a playroom at my gym. You're right.
Oh, it's only a kid playroom.
Yeah, it's a kid playroom.
Yeah, it's my playroom.
It's your playroom?
It has all my stuff.
Yeah.
Nobody's allowed to touch my stuff. Nobody's allowed to touch my stuff in your gym. No girls are allowed to touch my stuff in...
Yeah, it's gym in your room. Why is that an issue? Seriously.
Yeah. Well, there's no bed in it.
Not you. I was talking to YouTube.
I bonked you.
You bonked me.
With my head. I headbutted you.
I think he lives in an apartment, though, right?
Yeah, it wasn't an apartment.
Does he have a garage?
No.
Yeah, David, I've said plenty of times the whole 225-pound overhead press as the standard is a very low standard, in my opinion.
I'm kicking you. I'm standing on you.
And it's funny, too, and it just goes to show, how much influence people have on the internet when it comes to these things. I have 3 videos. 2 of them are both titled, 315 pounds OHP. One of them was starting at 90 degrees and the one recently off the clavicle. And I have one labeled 225 pounds OHP. Didn't label it 15 reps, just labeled it 225 pounds OHP. And it has, thousands of views more than the 315 pound OHPs. Just because people say 225 is the standard, so it gets searched more.
I gotta do my height, Daddy. Yeah, do my height. Look at my height, YouTube. You didn't see my height.
I mean, for your average gym rat that's gonna, take their training serious, but not looking to compete or anything, you get that, 4-plate squat, 3-plate bench, 5-plate deadlift. I think that's a pretty solid standard just for, a general average person who's looking to be strong.
Poke. I start poking you hard. What's up, YouTube? So...
And it sounds difficult to get big at the gym or get close to your level. That's very discouraging, but I'm going to try it anyway. I'm doing it for
What's up, YouTube?
I mean, I'm not going to lie. It's not rocket science to get big and strong at the gym, but it's difficult in the sense that, especially if you're natural, it's going to take you lots of years to get there. And if you want to get as strong as you possibly can, it will take sacrificing some aesthetics.
Get away! Get off me. Get
Oh yeah. Dante is driving is gonna be second nature by the time it's time for him to drive on his own.
Yeah, I can drive on my... Now I'm a good driver.
I mean, if you want to look big, I think it probably takes longer to look big than get strong. I may be mistaken, though. I've never been one to look big. Can you truly work on strength and aesthetics simultaneously? Hold on. Shh. Yes, you can work on strength and aesthetics simultaneously. However, if you want to be as good as you can at one or the other, you're going to have to sacrifice one or the other. Dairyland, Bristol, Tennessee, bruh. Come see me. We've got 2 competition spec benches. You can sleep on the couch.
Yeah, man, my mom sleep on her couch.
You can look strong and big and fat naturally. I feel quicker than lean and big in the traditional sense. I would agree with that for the most part.
I got all powered up, Daddy.
No, Will, like I said, to be absolutely strong as you can, you're going to have to sacrifice more than some aesthetics in the sense of being lean. Calm down a little bit, bro. In the general term, aesthetics means ripped, shredded, low body fat percentage. So that's your personal aesthetic goals can be subjective, but aesthetic in the objective sense of the word is somebody who's shredded. Yeah, Bogey, it's just how the internet goes, man. It's, if you're strong as possible, that's not strong body weight, but then at the same time they'll say you're on steroids because how much you lift. So whatever. I think rows with body momentum can be a good tool to have. I wouldn't neglect strict form rows for them, but it's something that certainly has some benefit to it as well. Yes, I've torn calluses many a time. Many a time. I had my YouTube on autoplay and caught my mom Myron Euro 315 OHP.
Yeah, then
What's up, Mom? My wife likes women too. Tell your mom we said hey.
It's up YouTube, so I did.
I'd never really committed to that cut, and here lately, powerlifting's been creeping back in my brain, so I cut like 10 pounds, and that was just from, not eating as much trash. I think I preemptively decided to cut. This whole year so far has been up and down for me personally. I've been having a hard time committing to anything. Favorite movie is probably, it's either The Wood or Love and Basketball.
You can't get it.
Eric, I'm the same. I like seeing absolute strength. That's what I personally like seeing. I can appreciate some pound for pound strength, but I like seeing absolute strength a lot more. Push press carries over to strict OHP in your opinion. Don't have enough experience in either one to really make an inference there. I'd say they're pretty similar movements, so they probably play on each other pretty well. What's a good bodybuilding standard? 200 pounds body weight with under 15%. I would say if you're a natural with 200 pounds body weight and under 15% body fat, you are well ahead of the curve. Good reading suggestions. You're asking somebody who hardly reads at all. Not the one to answer that question. Talk to him, bro.
What's up, YouTube?
I don't have any beef with Phil. Me and Phil are cool.
What's up, YouTube? So
I made videos. I pointed out a fallacy in his marketing. He admitted his fallacy. I took down the videos.
What's up, YouTube?
Have nothing bad to say about him. Just every stream I get asked if I could beat him up, and I could certainly beat him up. Doesn't mean I have a problem with him. I'm just answering a question.
What's up, YouTube?
Yeah, I don't think OHP has much carryover to the bench either. I really don't.
My pretend kids have to be quiet. My pretend friends.
Love how the 120-pound dude who benches 300. Yeah. That.
But my hate.
Everybody knows pound for pound strength isn't linear.
So give come ahead, Daddy. Come ahead.
I appreciate that, man strap. Tom, like, my front delts are the primary mover in the bench too. I would say like a wider grip bro bench, low weight, high reps. Probably get some more pec activation involved there. Like, anything that's overloading a muscle will help cause it to grow. I don't necessarily think above the knee rack pulls are superior for that though.
I'm talking to YouTube. What's up, YouTube?
If I got offered a role in a movie, would I accept? It depends how much it was paying and how much time I had to spend.
Hey, Dad, what have you seen before, Dad? I haven't seen Incredibles.
Yeah, I don't think Bulgarian anything is great for long term.
Have you seen Incredibles 3 before, Dad? Have you seen Incredibles 3? Have you seen Incredibles 3?
They don't even have Incredibles 3.
What do they have?
They have Incredibles and Incredibles 2.
They have Incredibles 1 and Incredibles.
Would I accept the role in a movie being Toe Doctor in a movie for 10 grand for 2 hours? Count me in.
I never seen.
No, that wrestler dude, the spotters took the weight too soon. He had that 700-pound bench press. How much would Spoto strict press if he prioritized it? I would imagine 4 plates would happen sooner rather than later, if not more. They want to make you a movie star, play a superhero or something, so a complete life change. Would you accept that? Assuming that's going to mean millions of dollars, hell yeah. No, there's not many high-level powerlifters that run Bulgarian anything. Especially like the true Bulgarian. No, you're going to run into a wall so fast.
What's up, YouTube? So, I did a lot of kid fighting. Daddy, no, I did.
You'll pick me up at 6. Well, it's already 7:15 here, so you're late.
I know what I'm...
No, one amazing man. The spotters took the weight too early. He had that.
I'm scratching your hand.
I hate when spotters do that. Thankfully, I don't have to deal with random spotters no more.
Daddy, look at me. Daddy.
Would I rather fight one Alpha Destiny-sized gorilla or one Alpha Destiny-sized bear?
Dad, I'm hungry. I'm hungry, Dad.
I really don't want to fight either, but
Dad,
if they're scaled down like that, I guess I'd take the bear.
I'm so hungry, Dad.
You're hungry?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to give this about 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to get off here and feed the boy. He's hungry.
And then we'll talk back to YouTube, Dad.
Would you rather want your son to come out of the closet or admit he's doing rack pulls?
Yeah.
I would love him either way. Think my son is going to become a beast if he becomes a powerlifter. I'm honestly hoping that he does something way cooler than powerlifting, and I don't have to worry about that. So,
and that's a power. You know what I want to be?
I'd rather do a roll of shame than ask random spotters who spot with all you bro style. Like I said, thankfully I don't have to deal with random spotters anymore. Thank you, Will. I don't think there's anything wrong necessarily with rack pulls. Just they've been overhyped by certain people. It's not that they're bad per se. They're just not as great as some people make them out to be. Yeah, he's seen me lift. He was
Yeah, I saw you lift.
He's been at a couple meets of mine. He's been there when I trained some. he's really not a fan. Like, he don't like loud noises a whole lot. So when there's somebody deadlifting in there, it's kind of rough. But
Yeah.
Tyrone Woodley. I curl. Yeah, I've curled my son plenty of times. Plenty of times. I'm glad you and Alpha Disney decided to stream together this time. Oh, I'm glad I didn't stop streaming before I saw that comment. Oh.
Hey, Daddy.
I really like.
YouTube here.
I don't have any aspirations for him to be a pro athlete or anything. I'm going to introduce him to wrestling. I really hope he takes to wrestling. I think that's something where you can learn a lot of life lessons in regards to the training and camaraderie that's built. So I hope he takes to that. But I'm going to introduce him to multiple sports. If he does not end up liking any of those sports, I'm not going to force him to play said sports. But I will force him to exercise, and he'll be my training partner at that point. Sing a song before I leave.
Sing a song before I leave? What did they even...
Let's find something here.
Find what? Find what, Daddy?
Get a little liquid courage.
Why are you drinking?
Henny?
I'm allergic to that.
Yeah, you're not allowed to have it, bro.
Let's just get off YouTube here. Let's just get off YouTube here, Daddy.
Play She's a Rainbow.
All right, Will.
Can I give it some crackers?
Get one more shot in real quick.
You're drinking one more. So give me some of
I don't know how much longer you're gonna be here. Say my prayers every night. One for my mother, one for my father, and one for the love of my life. If you decide to leave today, then leave tomorrow at the door. Take only half of yesterday and forget all hope for the present. 'Cause it just went. We were 5 steps from eternity. 4 steps. 4 steps past love and 3 wishes. From touching the heavens above us, we were from eternity.